Okay, so I have everything up and running. You guys should be able to hear me. I'm gonna go ahead put my phone somewhere else in case someone decides to call me for whatever reason. All right. I'm just waiting for things to. I guess. Oh, it's like I'm doing something off screen. Um, I see that we're online on Twitch and YouTube. I've been talking about this for a while, and also I messed up my time slot. I said I was going to do this between like 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. and now it's after 2, and I've just now started streaming. That's why just terrible time management. But yeah. Anyhow, my name is Codemaster Jamal, and today we're going to be doing some 3D modeling. I've been documenting my game development for a while, and I guess this is like the next step of it. Originally, I wanted to like move into a different place before I started like streaming again, but some things happened. I may not be able to move until July or August now, but that's another discussion. That's like things going on in the U.S. Um. Anyhow, basically, what we're going to be doing today is 3D modeling this character, and well, at least not making the character itself, but we're going to be adding more clothes to the character. And basically, in our last live stream, I talked about using concept art from Megaman Battle Network. This is just some designs. I checked up on Google, and basically the old images that I used before in the last live stream, they're gone. So yeah, that's. I think that video is pretty much the only way to get those references. But they're probably out there somewhere. Who knows? But I can't find it anyhow from Google searching anymore. So I just assume they're gone. But not a big deal. I could just look back at the video to get reference again. But basically, this here is the concept art I'm using for my game Virtual Monsters, a 3D monster collecting MMORPG based around sci-fi and computer science type things. It's about monster collecting and a combination of like strategy and like real. It's also like kind of a fighting game at the same time. So it's like meant to it's meant to be competitive, but then also like relaxing at the same time. You can be a casual player and a hardcore player at the same time. It does not matter. So look out for it. If you ever see it, it may come out on Steam. Who knows? But just look out for it. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna go take a look at Chrome. Here we go. Because I usually start off these live streams with my Trello board. So Trello recently upgraded to something called Workspace. So like now it's for like MW Industries game development software. So here's a Trello board for Virtual Monsters. This is what we're actually trying to get around to because I really haven't worked on this game too much since the last live stream actually. I've been like working really hard and just like getting off some debt and things like that. Crazy part about like my whole movie thing is that like my credit is good now. Now it's just like because once again I'm talking about things happening in the U.S. and this isn't like a political talk show, and that's why I really don't want to talk about it. But like basically people are gonna like evict people once the whole like fiasco is over with in September or August or something like that. So I basically just have to wait that long before I can move into another apartment because they can't legally evict anyone. So I can't move until like this whole ordeal is over with. But like I said, I think everyone's kind of facing that. I'm not the only one affected by current situation in the world, but it's something. It's something. I'm looking back at the chat right now. Hold on a second. Going to go back to 3D modeling because we need to get serious in a little bit. go ahead and check something. If you guys are watching, I forget most people usually watch my videos like after they've been posted. Like I realize I gotta make the content first, and then people will go back and watch. That makes a lot of sense. Anyhow, like I said, we're gonna be 3D modeling, and what I'm actually going to be doing right now. Let's see. Do I want to review anything more in Paint.net before we pass on? Oh yes, actually I do. This here, because I didn't show you guys this, and I had pretty much. I'm not gonna say where I got this from, but basically, the if you look at most of the concept art of Megaman, you never really see like the back part of I guess it's like his backpack. I call it backpack, but it's like this little, I guess, machine like part in the back of it on his back or something like that. It's kind of like a battery, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a battery. Maybe that's what powers a Mega Buster. I have no idea. But like, basically, Mega Man's design is that you have like kind of this skin tight suit, and then you have like boots, gloves, a helmet, and like shoulder pads, and then you have this insignia on the front of the character, and then on the back of the character you have these. You basically have. You have these. I guess it's a backpack. I guess we can call it a backpack. Not too sure myself. So yeah. So basically that's what this here is, and this is from like the anime. I'm not gonna say where I got it from, but yeah, I'm technically not supposed to have this, but it's good though. It's good though. But I'm just using this for educational purposes, and this is just like 3D modeling to show people my approach for things, at least for designing characters. Now, as for my characters, I'm not too sure about having this little piece here on the back. I think that might be a little bit too much detail. I just kind of wanted like a something similar to it, something similar to like the armor, like skin tight suit. And I guess the way how I'm actually going to be doing that in the game is let's go ahead and just take off all of these clothes. That probably didn't sound too good. Oh no. Wait, wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, cool. That's everything. Guess I didn't have that much on the model in the first place. So basically, this skin here has its own texture. Basically, I was thinking about doing different textures for the skin itself to represent the bodysuits, at least different bodysuits in the game, and that was basically like my idea. And then on top of that, like I can just pretty much add boots and gloves, and then the backpack thing on the back, and then the insignia on the front of the character here. And that was my original idea, and I think I'm gonna pretty much stick to that. Forgot in these later versions of Blender, you need to hold down Shift in order to pan, which is so annoying. But basically, and then also another thing is that the helmet. Now the thing about that's gonna make this game kind of tricky is that I'm basing it off of Mega Man, but like it doesn't have to entirely be like Mega Man. And here, let me show you guys something here that I found interesting actually in the concept art. If you go over here, these designs for Mega Man without his helmet. That wasn't entirely like my idea, but it's somewhere around that idea. I do want something on the face, but what I kind of want is like I guess a visor. Like kind of the opposite actually. Instead of it being like about the helmet and the mouthpiece, we could just have it about cover the eyes. So that way I guess it's more like Tron looking or something like that. So like that was my idea in terms of like what I was going to do with the face, because I honestly don't want to, because there's going to be different hairstyles in the game that you can obviously use. And I don't want to kind of adjust a helmet. Like I'm not even sure about continuing with hats, because I'm not sure how hats are gonna actually work in the game too much. At least some hats. Maybe perhaps when I apply a modifier, it'd be different, but or at least a cloth simulation might be a little bit different in the game. But for now, I don't want to take any more chances with doing things for the head until further on in development, I could perhaps add more pieces that you can use to customize for characters. Because I'm not entirely too sure how far I can experiment in terms of what I can actually do just to get this game up and running. And I guess the reason why I'm saying all this in general is because I actually want to do a beta test sometime soon for the game. And I don't see any messages yet, but this still makes good content. So I basically want to do like a beta test for the game, basically, and that's why I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff here that I have on this Trello board done. And as you can see, it's private here, so you can't really access it or anything like that. But you have my word for it. There's all the stuff I've already got done that I need for the game. And the basic idea for Virtual Monsters right now is that just to get a beta test, and I want to do like a monthly beta test. Like the game is gonna be up for like a good month, if not at least a week. And basically, this is why I want to get the game at least to the point where we can start doing that, because I want to get to the beta test as soon as possible, basically. So I have to do this character creation system, and I have to actually get the game to a point where people can actually play it. So like, and I actually want to do it browser based, like at least for the first initial testing, basically. Like you'll need a PC or something. You might be able to play through your mobile browser. I'm not too sure about that. But I won't be able to do mobile unless I get another computer, basically, because I need to run Android Studio on another PC, preferably one that's not as old as this laptop. So like I said, baby steps. I can't move everything all at once because right now I have to literally wait for certain things because the current pandemic situation. No, it's just slows things down. So like yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to try to see what I can do for the game, because I do need a bigger computer in order to develop this game, because I'm running out of space on my laptop, basically. And if I don't do that, basically, I should give you guys some different visuals for a second. If I don't do that, like I'm basically just going to run out of space. Like I think I can get it to the point where, of beta, and at least in beta, with enough monsters in it on my laptop, to the point where we can start like testing and have people play the game and stuff like that. I'm going to put it up on my website, actually. And well, I'm going to put it up in the same places I had it last time. I had it on itch.io. I had, well, at least my last game, in case you guys don't know, I had released a game called Dragon Ball Z Ultimate End. A lot of people getting owned by Krillin right now, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I also want to finish up that game. And yeah, what else do I want to say before I move into like actually modeling this thing? So yeah, look out for that beta test. I'm gonna have more details on how to sign up for it. I want at least a minimum of 100 players. I'm lucky if I get at least 10, but like I want at least 100 players to beta test the game. And originally I was gonna do the beta test only with my closest of friends, but right now, like I'm still gonna do like a version of beta testing with only them. But like, it'll be something different. But yeah, I'm putting this game up on browser for people to play, and I think the condition for being a beta tester right now will be like you have to follow me on like YouTube or like my socials. You have to follow my socials in order to get in, or something like that. Like some people were talking about like doing like a paid beta testing, but I'm not too sure about how at least how I would handle something like that. I'm not too sure. But yeah. So that's just news on for the game. So I'm trying to get this game up to the point where we're beta testing and we have people actually playing the game. And right now, I guess what I'm trying to do as a game developer is just like work on building more games, basically. And like it's really what I like to do the most. So it's like if I can make a career out of it, that would be pretty awesome. But you know, it takes hard work, and like you can't just like. I think what it really is that you have to build it first, and then from there on, like you can make another move or something like that, or something like that. But like I think you just have to build it first, and then see where you can go from there. If you can get that down, I think you'll be pretty okay. Basically, I don't know, but hey, let's see what it is. Anyhow, let's get down to actually like 3D modeling. That's what the live stream has been about. And let's see, we're 15 minutes into the live stream and we still haven't done anything. So I've just been talking for a while. I feel like I need to catch up with people. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, this is how I document things. But anyhow, so let's get to this. First thing I need to do is just create cube. No, it's not necessary to do any of this actually. Edit and then just delete all the faces. Then we need to go again and add another cube. Then we need to add a mirror modifier, and with clipping taken off, grab an x-axis, scale it down, X, on Z, add a subdivision surface, then I'm also going to add shrink wrap. So no, that's not what I want. Okay, I pressed the wrong one. That's it. There we go. No, I gotta do. Actually, hold on a second. Before we add the shrink wrap. Not before we add that. So it's in wireframe mode. Alright, so the first thing that I noticed about Megaman's, I guess, his face select, his attire, should I grab this, is that pretty much the boots and the gloves go like up the forearm, like up to here, basically. So that's kind of like the main signature of the wait a second. Actually, right there. Oh man. Something like that. And then guess I can add another one right here as well. Okay, wait a second. Okay, look at this hand really quick. Man, I ain't messing up. Hold on a second. Actually, what I need to do, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. I need to actually look at how I did these. This is why I'm not too confident about actually doing 3D modeling live, because I mess up a lot. Man, trying to remember how I did this the first time. Man, I don't know who thought this was a great idea to make a camera like this, but thanks a lot, Blender. Okay. I was planning to correct. Give it an offset. Wait a second. Why don't I just... Oh. Just copy them. Can start naming things like that. Alright. There we go. I think, quote unquote, think I can do it like this. There's E. Grab one. Scale it up. Something like that. No, that's not entirely what I want. See if I can rotate these faces. Okay, what I can do. Thinking. Like I could always just change it later. I actually want to get this to be a decent shape first. Maybe. All right. Well, that's yikes. I don't think that's the same, but not up front. Yeah, I think that's probably the best I can get. Oh no, this right here. I'd probably go. Well, pretty empty. It's like I hyped up this whole live stream for no reason. But got the, let's see, it's been about a good 30 minutes into the stream. Got those done. Those gloves. That's probably the best these gloves are gonna get. Tap out. Unless I add something to it. Like, go here. Cylinder. Actually, delete all faces. Shift A. Cylinder. Scale it down. Kind of want to do the exact same process. I'm actually gonna make 2 sets of gloves right now. What I want to do is create a mirror modifier for now. Grab my X. Scale down even more. No, the traditional one first. Yeah. This right there. Just rotated it on the y-axis by 90 degrees. It's all geometry at the end of the day. Like right there. Object. Should smooth. Should edge surface. I'm gonna apply that then. Yeah. Something like that. Try multiple different things. Okay, you do here. Oh, wait a second. Can I edit? Second. I gotta apply these in a specific order or they won't work. That made it look a lot smoother. So these are kind of like the more Mega Man style gloves. All modifiers are done. Then we need to apply all of these. Not too sure about keeping them in the game, but let's go. Design different parts for this character. You know what I should have did actually before we can join these two. Duplicate them really quick. Doing this right. Trying to grab every versity. Of course. That one's safe. No, I think I technically created some. Made sneakers, pants, boots. There we go. Made some boots. Got edit mode really quick. So I got shift D, duplicate. We call this VR boots. And turn off the boots. So we have a watcher on YouTube. It says Third. Hey man, how's it going? Hey Third. Sorry I responded to your comment pretty late. I just saw it right now. Everything's going pretty good. I had a deep conversation at the beginning of the whole live stream talking about things, but we moved on to other things. It's been about 40, it's almost been 45 minutes into the stream. I'm right now I'm finishing up the costume for the virtual world. Second pair, so it's gonna be 2 different pairs of gloves. So yeah. Thanks for stopping by, Third. I'm so sorry for responding late. We have another user by Mephisto1925 says, "Hey Jamal, the model is for my 3D MMORPG monster collecting game." Thanks for saying something in the chat. I'm sorry if I didn't get in, if I didn't respond to you guys, because I've been really into 3D modeling. I don't know if you guys been listening to me mutter or anything like that, but yeah. I also got my actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a little bit of music right now. Yeah, so this is all the stuff we're doing for the character creation system. Right now, I'm creating the different 3D parts for, at least the different parts for the 3D model that players will be able to customize. The whole design is really based off of Megaman Battle Network. And, you guys should check it out. So I'm going to leave you guys there for now while I check up on something. That says it's all good, bro. Thanks for stopping in for the live stream. Also, thanks for leaving a comment, and thank you. I'm going to be like pretty much online for another few hours, and then afterwards I'm going to I'm going to go do some other things. So I'm going to be on for like another hour or so it's another big deal. So I'm going to be working on, even though I shouldn't answer, it sounds like someone's calling me right now. Like I kind of predicted earlier stream. Yeah. Yeah, just another scammer. Oh yeah, of course. Wanted to play a little bit of music for you guys. We're gonna be doing a few things on the stream. Actually, I did some earlier blogging earlier. We talked about life and stuff like that. Right now, we're doing some 3D modeling. We might work on some music, but one thing we're also going to do is a little bit of lore building for the game as well. So if you guys want to stick around for that, we could build some lore for the game, and that'd be interesting. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Seems like they're gone, but hey, people got lives. So yeah, gonna get back to 3D modeling. But you know, it's going to be, generally speaking, that's what this whole stream is going to be about. So I'm going to be around for like another hour or so. I'm going to check back to get back to 3D modeling. Sorry, it's just that I hope I don't sound rude at some parts. It's just that when I get really into the zone, like I'm really focused, like, and I can really do that one thing that I'm good at really well. But anyhow, let's do the VR boots. And here, select the face. Oh, that's right, because there isn't a face. See something extrude. You know what? That's actually pretty okay. Straighten out a bit. Actually, I think what I'll do is actually just apply the modifier. No, get to like right here. I think what I'll do is I'll actually apply all these modifiers. So I'll just apply. I'm gonna go back into edit mode. Going to do. Hold on a second. Perhaps not the mirror modifier. Perhaps not the subdivision surface. So now what I'm gonna do. Select everything, and then wireframe mode. So I'm going to do box select all of this, grab it, Y. Maybe I had it right the first time. Just get this out. It's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, it just completely messed this up, but let's see if I can go back to before. Take out the shrink wrap. Alright. Back in edit mode. And let's just try to get this here. Share everything is disabled. Oh, this in here too. Oh. Pretty much the closest. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot to apply these modifiers first. Oh, be in this order. Thanks for tuning in. Who's ever there on Twitch? Make sure to say what's up in the chat. So, boom. There we go. We got some boots and some gloves. Next, all we need, I'm gonna go back here to the reference. Once again, into the virtual world. As you can see, we have the sort of boots here, the gloves. I guess next would be the part would be the shoulder pads, and I guess the next part will actually be the chest plate. It's gonna be type 1. The other one would be type 2. Also got to do shoulder pads. See this here. See y-axis. Grab on X. On Y again. Good. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's something. Guess the last thing to do. Oh yeah, shoulders. Okay, that's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't test out I tested out this a little bit, but that didn't come out too bad. I actually got an idea now for the shoulder pieces, but I'm gonna delete those for now. Okay, whew. Now it's time for the most difficult part about this. Now that I have these shoulder pieces in, let's see, where are they? Call this here the crust. Because like in Digimon, actually, tamers have crust. I talked earlier that we're gonna talk a little bit about crust today in this this live stream. So not just 3D modeling. I'm actually. Oh my goodness! Wow, I had no idea it was stuck on that the entire time. I am so sorry. It's like you guys missed out on such good quality content. Ah, man. I was getting down. I was getting down. But basically, this is it. Guys, dang. I messed up because I had everything stuck on that screen for about like a good 20-25 minutes. But damn. Stuck on paint.net for like a while. Sorry. Wish someone on screen would have told me something, but at least you guys see this here. So I need people to respond to me in the stream sometimes. Okay. Well, we got the crust here. Man, wish I showed you guys this here. I got down. Well, you guys saw these parts here, but I don't think you guys saw this part. Me modeling this part here. I just didn't see that. Didn't see all my mistakes, I guess. Do different styles of character. And I guess the most difficult parts now. If you guys missed like a decent amount of, I'm so sorry about that. Actually, go back orthographic view, and then we need to put in this reference. That's what we do. Alright. See what I want to do. Let's make this thing pretty much the size of what I want it to be. Right there. It's actually a front orthographic, but this thing's all jacked up from when I exported it into Blender. So I'm gonna go ahead. You guys missed like a good chunk of like good quality, like me in the zone, basically. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save this so far. I might import some animations from Examo into Unity today, so that'll be something. Let's go here. Rabbits, y-axis. Right there. Have that face on y-axis. Right there. Got that. The z-axis. Got that there. The z-axis. Okay, now that's roughly the size of a backpack. Can add any smoothness on that. A little bit better. back to modeling this. Like right now, I'm actually thinking of a theme for the game right now. So this is actually pretty good. I've been developing for like an hour and a half straight so far. Almost got the costume completely done. I'm sorry you guys missed out on this here. This is just like a cylinder, like this chest piece here, and shoulder pieces. Now I think the last thing to do is the head. Okay. I know we can do this. Well, that's interesting. I can do it. Select everything. Okay, so finally we just have the face pieces. sure you guys can actually capture this. Boy, missed a good chunk 3D modeling. But so far it's not so bad. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on a second. So we're almost 2 hours in. Show you guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, we got LMMS up. So remove this. Remove this. Keep that. Remove this. 'Cause we are forever. See if we can actually do something really quick. It's not the delay effect I was for. Pretty cool sound effect. Stop messing around with that for a second, and I'm actually just gonna go back to Blender. Yeah, that's from DJ Jamal. I did say I was gonna work on a song for a little bit, but I guess that's the beginning of the song now. So I think I might go ahead and mess around with that later. Now it's a beta test. The last thing we're gonna do is put all the crests together, and this is basically like the last piece of see something. Oh. Okay, here we go. Looking kind of like RoboCop. Try to do it this time with 1. And there we go. Have the virtual world costume pretty much designed for the male. And I think this is most likely it. I could do a variation of these here shoulder pads with spikes on them, but other than that, that's about it. I need to look up some things about booleans before I decide to intersect these two things here. But yeah. And that's gonna be a sound for like virtual evolution. Very interesting. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do, I've stuck on this here for the longest time. I guess in regards of the 3D model, we got what I wanted to do today done. It's been about 2 hours into the stream. This is as long as I've actually streamed. Not sure if it's gonna collect all of it. Let's see this here. For this stuff here, I actually want to join them together with these objects, but I actually want to wait until so basically this is like the look for the virtual world. You know, people look in the virtual world at least. Can't wait to see how this thing here turns out. So it's me scratching my head. Yeah, things actually turned. I'm gonna wait a little while to see if I should either join these objects like I did here, or perhaps use some type of like Boolean type of thing. Not too sure how to join these two objects just yet. But yeah, for the most part, this is pretty much the costume for the virtual world. There will be more options in the future, like different shoulder pieces, perhaps different gloves, or even like different head pieces. You know, perhaps different back pieces, and just like general accessories and stuff like that that you'll be able to customize for the character. But for now, this is pretty much it. I'm going to, yeah, this is pretty much it. I guess I'm Are there any more? I don't think there's any more pieces for the real world. I guess at this point, all I have to do is organize all the pieces and see what I want to like UV map and stuff like that. And then yeah, I guess I'm done with majority of the 3D modeling at this point. But go ahead and save it. This is how a character looks like in the virtual world. I think personally, I got pretty close to the Mega Man model, especially here. But yeah, that's just about it for now. For now, I actually want to work on. Well, let's see. I want to work on some crests. At least the names for crests. For those of you who probably don't know anything about Digimon, and I am here to teach. So just give me a moment. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know anything about Crest and Digimon were basically just these, and apparently there are a lot more than I thought there were. Miracles? I didn't know that. Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know that this one exists. Harmony, loyalty, psh, truth. I was gonna actually create a crest called loyalty, so that's crazy. Harmony, compassion, forgiveness. Heck, where all these crests come from? Oh yeah, that's right. People created their own fan versions of this. Um, yeah, just as I have. Loyalty. That's a loyalty. Let's see what the Digimon wiki says. So basically, in Digimon, they needed these crests basically in order to digivolve into the ultimate form. At least that's how it was originally. It eventually ended up becoming something else. In like I guess the new Digimon series. The new Digimon series, I like it, but it's no, we're not gonna play that out there. Get out of here. So yeah, at some point in the game, players will basically need a crest in order to evolve to the next stage. At least evolve their monsters to the next stage. But as like a hint, you could you different crests basically evolve different monsters. But in order to achieve a certain level of evolution in the game, you need your crest first. Like some monsters need different crests. Like let's say Enzor needs a crest of courage to evolve, basically, but another monster might need the crest of friendship. But then your crest, which is basically the same crest that your starter monster needs to evolve with, um, you can get the other crest because there's basically a bunch of different crests scattered out that you have to get the like key items. But you can get the other crest, but you won't be able to obtain a certain level of evolution in the game without your crest itself. Does that make sense? So like you won't be able to reach that level of evolution until you get your crest specifically. But we're going to go ahead and actually just we're not even gonna draw. We're just gonna like name a few ideas I had for crest, basically. And the first one I'm going to start off with, I guess I can close this one here. Won't be needing this anymore. And I won't be needing this anymore. So the first one, we've been at it for roughly 2 hours. Give it another hour. So I believe I actually got to go. I actually want to get something to drink first. So I'll be right back. You guys can I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Hope I wasn't gone for too long. But we're back in Paint.net, and I wish we had a more lively attendance. If anybody out there is currently watching, I'm thinking of some crests right now for my game Virtual Monsters, and these are just key items that you have to collect in the game in order to obtain a certain level of evolution in the game. And it'd be the equivalent of getting like evolution stones for Eevee and Pokemon, I guess. So these are just going to be crests. So the first one that I had was bravery. There's also loyalty, but I'm not entirely too sure about using that one anymore. I also want to use empathy, apathy for some reason, honesty, and I need to create at least 8. Reliability. Tactics. Tactics will be another one. Perhaps apathy wouldn't make a good one. So ability. See, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more. Tactics. Um, Taking off any audio from my desktop right now because I'm looking at something. I guess in my game we won't really be calling them crests, but we're gonna call them insignia. The bravery, the brave insignia, the loyal insignia. So you might call this, instead of the crest of bravery, we're gonna call this the brave insignia, or the loyal insignia, the romantic insignia. Perhaps not empathy, but romantic. Oh, it is a crest of reliability. guess I can also add, since this one here, since reliability is actual, I'm just going to put responsibility. Since reliability is actually crest. Okay, so I have bravery, loyalty, romance or something like that, honesty, responsibility. Oh, it says Anwa says, "Hi, Codemaster. How you doing, Anwa? Thanks for stopping by. I've been going for almost like 2 hours and 15 minutes now. I'm just thinking of crests, or at least what the name, these symbols in my game, in order for players to experience a certain level of evolution for the monsters." Call one feet. Generation. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Oh, sorry. It says 2 hours, 16 minutes. What is my game about? Sorry about the late response on WoW. My game is about, it's a 3D monster collecting MMORPG, based around science fiction and, like computer science and things. It's about monster collecting and, basically, like, yeah, you're a tamer in the virtual world. I won't reveal too much of the lore and story behind it, but right now I'm just thinking of, crest for the game. Or at least symbols. Symbols I could use. Perhaps vitality. Vitality can be another one. But I feel like I need to name like more of them. Just because yeah, this is actually my dream game, Anwa. Monster RPGs are my favorite as well. I'm trying to do something different with the genre. I won't reveal too much about plans I have for the game, but yeah, stick around and you'll see more. I'm actually gonna be doing a public beta for the game very soon, hopefully within this year. So stick around for that. If you have a browser, at least if you have a laptop or a computer, anyone can play it pretty much. But it won't be available on like Android or mobiles. It won't be available on mobiles or consoles until much, much later. Vitality. Guess I can also go spirit. I think what I need to do is look up a thesaurus. It can also be empathy. I guess empathy can also be another one. Took away earlier, but empathy could be one. Perhaps youth. Nah, kind of same thing as spirit. Let's see, loyalty. Oh, actually, anger. Huh, you know, it's crazy. I never thought of that. I didn't. Maybe wrath. You said, what about anger or wrath? Maybe berserk. Crest of wrath. That's actually not a bad one either. Put that on the list. Wrath. Crest of anger. Crest of wrath. Yeah, because I did want something that was like a little dark or like a little evil, you know? Because basically when you create your character, there's a part of the game where you take like kind of a test and you basically get your monster from that. That's when your crest. Okay, looks like we lost connection for like a little while. I'm not sure. Looks like we're sending data. Yeah, is it back up now? Okay, so can you hear me? Can you hear audio now or Anwa? Okay, good. So I can go back to talking. Um, yeah. So I'm just thinking of I guess what I should be looking up now. It was kind of weird because I was looking up different types of emotions and in my search of basically looking for like ideas for crests, I ended up finding this really cool Digimon comic, I guess, or at least this artist that does monsters. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Chrome. Show you guys this person's DeviantArt page. It's DigiFan567. So pretty cool. I was actually looking up. I was basically looking up some psychology stuff to see if I can find something, at least like personality traits. I might look up personality traits. Let me get that out of there because I don't want people to be monetizing off of me streaming and then them running ads and stuff while I stream. Don't want none of that. So like I'm looking up some psychology things. We have happiness, sadness, fear, disgust, anger, and surprise. So those are like emotions where I think the crests are more based on like perhaps personality traits. So let me look that up. Personality traits. No, maybe not so much personality traits. Oh yeah, I guess it is a personality traits. I guess perhaps instead of romance here, you can go caring. I mean, I guess we could still use romance. I'm looking up this here, let me go here again. So we got this here. It's this list I found 638 personality traits. It's some random list on the internet. Like whenever I try to think of lore or do something for my game, I really try to look at like data and information that's already around and available, and then try to see what I can do to kind of apply that to my game, basically. So yeah, we have that. Look at this list really quick. Negative traits. Well, I don't want to give it like a negative trait, because nobody likes that. Like nobody wants to be called like mannerless or neurotic or something or obnoxious. The crest of obnoxious. Nobody wants to be called that. Or insecure or something like that. No one wants to be called that. So, neutral traits. Aggression, crest of aggression. Crest of deception. Nah, definitely don't want any neutral traits. So being loyal is a good thing. So positive traits might be better. Crest of focus. See, that's also another thing. Focus, right there. So being focused is another good thing. I guess you generally speaking want to. I guess freedom would also be another one. I see this word here, free thinking, number 80 on this list. So free thinking. Thank you, Anwa. So free thinking might be another one. So I guess I'll go here and I'll put in maybe the crest of freedom. So that's another one. I guess instead of crest of fate, put in the crest of faith. It's good to be a faithful person. So okay, and then also gonna put elegance. Because being elegant would also be kind of a good thing. So now that that list is done, let's see, what does it say about romance? Romance, crest of romance. I'm just gonna name a few for now, and then I guess later on what I'll do is I'll basically like narrow down to either 8 or I'll think about adding additional crests into the game or something like that. Or perhaps we can use other crests for like a different region. Right now I just want to focus on getting Junsei up or Bluetopia up. So I thought I'd go on something else. Popularity could also be another thing. It's kind of crazy. Grace can be another thing. Grace, to be graceful. Of grace. Yeah. Some of these positive traits will actually work pretty well. Even courageous, that's crest of courage is right there. They're all positive traits basically. They're all, I guess the crests are all positive personality traits basically. So crest of adventure. Actually, that's adventure. So that could be another one as well. Be different crests in this game. And basically you'll need them to evolve different monsters. And actually I'm gonna add another negative trait will be deception. Would be another one. Deception would normally be a bad trait, but it's certain traits. You can also go popularity. Let's go charisma. I wouldn't say enthusiasm, but that's the exact same thing as charisma. Even though humor will also be Still looking down this list. Give me a while. I'm like on letter S right now. Sophistication. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, like originally I wanted to be adventure. So now I think I'm just gonna narrow it down to 8 of these. I'm gonna go ahead and change this to like these two here are pretty much the same. So are these two. So instead of caring, we have romance. Instead of adventure, say we have bravery. So instead of wisdom, say we have sophistication, since these two are basically the same. Definitely want to focus. Empathy. Don't want to get into that. Also don't want to use. I might want to keep vitality. Instead, we're not gonna call it spirit, since these two are roughly the same thing. Definitely want bravery. Definitely want loyalty. Definitely want honesty. Definitely want honesty. Definitely want faith. Also want elegance. In which case, I don't think I'll use vitality anymore. Definitely want these two, freedom and elegance. Definitely don't want focus anymore. Neither do I want charisma. I really don't want charisma. Or popularity. So it's down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you got 8 right here. Guess we're gonna go with Wrath. Okay, so basically instead of saying romance, we can say elegance, the crest of elegance. So that way we don't have to use that. So we have bravery, loyalty, honesty, faith, wrath, freedom, elegance, and sophistication. Because responsibility doesn't sound too good either. See something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I don't need deception. Crest of freedom. I really want freedom. Yeah, obviously you want freedom. Who doesn't? Think about this. Let me check back at the chat really quick. See if anyone's left anything. Yeah, I think with sophistication, I won't need deception. So that's what I did. I can always turn this wrath here into deception. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more I really want to do. I guess I could write some music, but I kind of got to get out of here a little bit. For now, I think this is going to be it. I narrowed down what I wanted the crest to be in the game, or at least the insignias. So we're going to go with bravery, loyalty, honesty, faith, wrath, freedom, elegance, and sophistication. think I'm gonna stick with this, but if I ever need any additional crests, I'll probably come back to this list and think of more. For some reason, I want to add more to the game. Don't know why though. Perhaps I can stitch in like another 4 instead of there being 8. I can make it 12. But for now, I'm not too sure. Well, yeah, I think this is going to be it. I got nothing more left to show. I could make some music, but I got to get on to other things that I needed to do today. And I did what I came to do. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it. If you guys like the content, or if you guys think there's some places where I can improve as a streamer and a YouTuber in general, like make sure to leave a comment somewhere. Talk about how I can improve as a developer and everything. I guess I work more on this model. I gotta do a few finishing adjustments. I'll work more on this model later. Look out for some content on Instagram and TikTok, and look out for a public beta of this game sometime soon. So going to be testing some things out, and hopefully the game is a lot better than I originally anticipated. Perhaps if I didn't make the gloves so long, perhaps if I made them a little shorter. Then again, there could be like more customization pieces to this costume later. So can't wait to add like some studs, some spiked studs to everything. Good thing. Seemed pretty cool. So without further ado, I guess I'm going to end it here. Once again, if you like the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tune in next time. Tune in perhaps tomorrow around the same time. I'm going to be showing some more stuff. I'll probably have some more things to do. I'm also working on a devlog. I got some new video editing software, and I'm going to be basically making a devlog for some things I did off screen. So there's going to be some things I do on screen, some things I do off screen. Perhaps next stream we'll do more code or something like that, or perhaps we'll finish all the modifiers for this, and we'll get into like editing some UVs, and then basically like moving these into all these different parts here into the other 3D models that I have for like the children and adult, and then start working on the female model and things like that. So once I move these models into the other variations, I can I need to UV edit them first and then move them into the other versions of the models, and then afterwards I can go on with texture painting things, and afterwards we can start spawning. We can go back to the actual character creation system once I create all the textures I need and all the additional parts I need for the character. So without further ado, I think I'm going to end it here. Keep making games. Till next time, this is Codemaster Jamal,